Good morning. Welcome to today's Morning Moxie with Larisa. So today I want to talk to you about something I'm not sure you've thought about in terms of yourself. Now, we've all heard of the social media influencers, but I submit to you, Your Honor, that you too are an influencer. And in any case, I'm 200% sure that you are a change agent. And so that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, because it's such a critical area of, I was going to say expertise. Is that the case? It will have a critical impact on your business. And in particular, if you work with others, it's crucial that you master these skills. So when I'm using the term change agent, I'm suggesting that you have the abilities of definitely super flexibility. You're very nimble-footed, and you are very sure-footed in your leadership approach, in that you have the abilities for being uber focused on the bottom line, but at the same time, you are people-centric in your approach to accomplishing those goals. And you do all this because, number one, you have, well, a mission and or vision to accomplish, but and you do that by drawing from your diversified knowledge base, right? So you have the skills and abilities that you've, gained through experience over time, your professional education background, your certifications and whatnot, but it also has to be matched or expanded upon by your industry knowledge for whichever industry that you're working in. So I want to reiterate a few points, if you will. So your superpowers as a change agent will be enhanced if you are present when you are dealing with others. And you know what that means. You have to get rid of all the distractions, all the white noise, or that background that kind of takes you away from the moment when you're interacting with others and trying to lead. So definitely turn off your notifications and put your phone on vibrate or silent, even better. But you have to also quiet your mind. Studies show that when people are in a conversation, they don't hear everything because they're already planning what they're going to say in response to whatever the other person's saying. So they're missing part of the message. So that, to me, I call it musings, when you're like letting your mind wander and not being present in the moment. Now, that is also related to your listening skills. And, to oversimplify, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth because we're supposed to listen more than we should talk. Now, that's certainly very obvious. But what that really means is sometimes when people say things, and I don't know if it's because I overthink things, or my approach when I'm talking is I try and use language that has the most common meaning. I definitely don't use industry jargon, and I'm definitely considering who I'm talking to. And so I may repeat things, you get that deer in the headlights look, and they don't know what you said. So when you're on the receiving end, make sure that you're listening closely, and ideally with eye contact, because I don't know what it is about looking at someone's face. For me, I also watch people's mouths when they move to make sure that I'm understanding what they're saying. But the one thing I'm not necessarily good about, and that, we all need to do, and that is reflecting back what you think you heard the person say, especially if this conversation has a big financial impact, or is going to have repercussions if things don't go well. So make sure you're listening super closely. And in your role as an influencer or agent of change, I'm telling you, people are watching you, especially when you step up and you step out there and you put yourself on blast in your business and or your branding. People are watching, and they're going to emulate you. So they're going to emulate what you say. They're going to emulate what you do and how you act. So I am suggesting to you that you want to be mindful of this, and that you are an excellent role model. we always hear the horror stories about someone who's running for office and they look so pristine and they, butter wouldn't melt in their mouth. And then of course, people have nothing else to do, but they want to go dig through the archives and the history long gone just to find some dirt on somebody. Not suggesting you have any dirt. I'm just suggesting that you want to be aware that people are watching and paying attention. So the bigger you get, the more that's actually going to matter. So a good, successful, powerful, whatever word we want to insert, change agent has the ability, must master the ability to articulate the vision. Because the title change agent means that you are there to affect a change. And so you need to have the ability to fully articulate the vision. What is the goal? What is it that everyone is working toward? But you also 200% need the ability to engage and otherwise get buy-in for the vision. So you have to have superb people skills. Even though your focus is, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, you still need to get the buy-in from those you are working with. And this is not just in the office setting, not just like the W-2 office setting. I'm talking about if you have clients that you're working with, especially if you are a coach or a mentor. It's not just having people come in and tell you that I have this thing that needs to be worked on or that I want to improve on. You are, once you all have made your plans or whatever goals that you're working toward, there is that give and take. So make sure that you are able to articulate the desired outcomes, that you're able to focus on the bottom line, that you are staying on point for where it is you're trying to get to, and make sure that you have that engagement and ability to lead others, because there's so much that is really going to be, so the outcome is so, don't want to use the word serious, that sounds bad, but there's a lot riding on it. So those are some skills that you want to reflect on. And if you need some additional training or some other learning on this area, think about, again, where you're starting from. What are your current SKA skills, knowledge, and abilities? What it is you need to improve on so that you can be an effective change agent. And then, of course, the more you can niche down or otherwise be focused on a particular area of your industry is probably pretty broad. And then you narrow it down based on your target market and the problem that you're trying to solve. Those are, I'm going to suggest, are the key factors that are going to help you be successful in creating the transformations and the desired outcomes for your client. So my goodness, that has been today's Morning Moxie with Larisa. I hope you have found it helpful. Now, do tune in Tuesdays and Thursdays when we post our Moxies. And as you know, these are bite-sized pieces of information and inspiration to help you jumpstart your day as you are on the journey of life well lived as a multipreneur. We do offer longer trainings. You make sure that you please listen to our Divas, Diamonds, and Dollars podcast, where you get us for almost a whole hour of good conversation with my co-host. And then, of course, remember that Pink Passport Society is here to support you if you want to become a member of our community. So that has been it for today. Please be sure and give us a thumbs up. We appreciate a like, and YouTube algorithm will appreciate that and show this video to others. And if you have not done so already, do please subscribe. And that is it for today. I will see you on the next video. Ciao.